So let me be real with you all. On this edition of Wake Up and Level Up, I just want to talk to you straight up. We're about to launch the new version of this year's Never Settle season. The show has been completely changed, completely transformed, looks completely different because we can't do a live studio audience. We can't be in Times Square. We can't be in NASDAQ studios. And we've had to really work long and hard about trying to come up with an idea that would work during this time. And for the longest, I was getting frustrated. You ever been in that situation where you've been derailed, whether it's through the pandemic or something else? You've been derailed off your path, and now you're trying to figure out how to make an adjustment. And you're kind of trying to look at the different ways, and nothing's coming to you. You know that kind of like when creativity isn't hitting you, and you feel frustrated that nothing's coming. So at that moment, we decided to kind of sit still to gain momentum. And when we started sitting still, it wasn't that ideas were starting to come right away because I was still trying to find the idea, even though I was sitting still. It wasn't until I actually released trying to come up with the idea instead of constantly thinking, I'm going to relax more so that I can hopefully think about it more. like that doesn't work. Like I'm trying to Jedi mind trick myself. No, no, no. I need to relax more and completely let it go. Like, stop thinking about it, stop worrying about it, and let it go. That is very hard for us to do on projects that we're working on or things that we see for ourselves and that we get derailed in the middle of that vision. So, I'm sharing this transparent story because we go through it too. We're going through it right now with what this new version of the show is going to look like. And it wasn't until a few months ago, not even a few, maybe just a couple of months ago, where I kind of came up with this idea after letting it go, after being frustrated and letting it go. Months go by, and then an idea hits me. And then I'm like, wait, is that the idea? Literally at 5 o'clock in the morning, I jump out of the bed and I write this idea down so I don't lose it. And then deep breathe, go back to sleep. um, I get up that day and I start working on this idea, and I immediately go to the web. I go grab some screenshots of this existing show, and then I kind of pull together my ideas of this other format, and then I start to merge the two to see if it's something that can come together. We have no idea how this is going to be received. We have no idea how this is going to impact y'all. You're going to see this in a couple of weeks, and it's going to be interesting to see how this all plays out. But the reason why I'm sharing this moment with you is because even when you have uncertainty, which is what we all are living in, the illusion was that we had the control, but the pandemic showed us that we do not have control. We have an illusion of control. So even though we live in the unknown, we live in the uncertainty, which, by the way, is why many of you don't go after that thing because it's uncertain if it'll work out. If you knew it would work out, you'd go and do it. But since it's uncertain, you wait for it to get completely polished, or you do a million hours on research and you never launch it, or you're worried about fear of embarrassment, or you're worried that it's going to fail. Let me tell you something. Life is about experimentation, not about failure. The only way you fail is if you don't try. And then if you try something and it doesn't work out the way you thought it might, which is why you call it an experiment, then you learn from that. If you don't learn from your failures, then yes, you failed. Or if you don't learn from the things you try, then yes, you failed. But you do not fail when you try. You only fail when you do not try. So the reason why I'm sharing all of this info is because we're about to show you what we've been trying, what we've been working on, what's been happening in behind the scenes, and it's about to come out. And we are completely uncertain and unknown how it's going to be received. All we know is that we were frustrated, we got thrown off track, we had to let it all go. So maybe that's the takeaway from some of y'all. Like, stop being so attached to it. Just let it go and see if new ideas can come to you without you looking for the new ideas. Let them happen naturally on its time when it's supposed to, which can be scary to kind of let go. But I'm so glad I did, because now we got this new idea that we really believe in and that we're going to put out there 1000%. Will it be perfect? Nothing ever is. Will we launch? You're damn right. And so should you. So that's the message for today on today's Wake Up and Level Up. Please listen to your intuition. Please decide to launch even though it's not perfect. The minute you put your idea out there, you will find other people will connect to your idea and will try to help you. The universe will conspire to help you win when you tell the universe, when you show the universe, when you put out to the universe what it is you're trying to accomplish. So don't hold back. Don't hold back. And by the way, special shout out to Zenny, because Zenny is sponsoring this idea. And I know y'all see me in these glasses all the time. I'm changing up all the time. And that's because Zenny, I don't know if you all know this, but Zenny is the nation's largest online provider of eyewear. And they got so many different styles, shapes, colors. They start at only $6.95. These are for prescription glasses. I got on progressive lenses right now. Okay, so you can get multiple pair. You can even get sunglasses. Use the virtual try on. You can see exactly how you're going to look in their glasses. So, shout out to Zenni. Thank you so much, everybody. Go to zenni.com/Mario. Get that discount code. But more importantly, if you're going to buy eyewear for you or your family, please go to zenni.com and try it out and tell them I sent you, because it's really important that we support those companies that support my content and our production to try to impact your lives. Peace.